welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Let's Build a Castle in 7 Days to Die. I really don't know what happened to that music, but whatever. So we're going to be jumping right back in there. We're going to be loading in and continuing work on the castle that I have been building for a little while. I know I've said it in the last like 2 streams with this, but I've built a lot of castles in 7 Days to Die, and the last one I built was really, really ridiculously huge. Really, really, really ridiculously huge. So I kind of like know the limits of the console, and I know that a lot of you guys that watch 7 Days to Die videos on YouTube, you guys can go straight to Cap, or you guys can go straight to Glock and get some just in general, like you get some really awesome content from those guys for a couple reasons. One of which is because they got Alpha 17 or whatever. I think it's 17, right? Yeah, it's 17. They got Alpha 17 right now, so they can do whatever they want, really, because they're in Alpha 17. But hopefully, you guys are coming over here to check out some old school 7 Days to Die stuff. Need some stairs. Some wooden stairs. Woodboard stairs with railing. Woodboard stairs with railing. Wow, I don't know what I've been doing these last few times, but I have multiple things that I don't necessarily need. Oh my goodness. Seems that I have forgotten oh my god. How to place things. There we go. Need some light out here too. Alright. Put one there. And we'll put one there. This is gonna end up being a greenhouse. Rather small, but a decent sized greenhouse. And it's gonna do what I need it to do. It's gonna house my plants and shit like that. And I don't even think I necessarily need. I don't think it needs to be a greenhouse, but I want it to be a greenhouse because I like it. All right. So last time I ended off on building these towers. We got that one to the right built. But I was having like repetitive ass issues with that one tower, and I don't know why. I really don't know why. Like if we, oh my god, if we look in here, each one of these sides has the same amount of support going all the way up through. All the way up through. So I really don't know why it's coming out like that. Really don't. Really don't know what's going on with that. But nevertheless, we'll continue and we will figure out a way around it, and we'll get that tower built. I think it's built, like it's mostly finished, and I just gotta put on the other 2 towers. But it's just this nonsense right here, and I don't know what they want me to do with it. But I'll figure it out, and we'll get it built. And it'll look cool. Shit. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to reach it. Nope, I got it, yep. I'm just trying to take those off, because I don't know, those don't necessarily do anything. They just kind of, I put them there originally for look, but. Alright, let's see what's going on over here. Let's break out the brick block, and let's see what's going on with this freaking tower. Might just have to, like, I don't know, like, randomly put some supports back here. Ones that wouldn't be visible from up here, but I mean the ones that wouldn't be visible from the front of it, which is, I mean, oh my God, I'm an idiot. Okay, then we're just gonna put this iron fence in. Hopefully this doesn't cause this section to go down. Might have been a glitch too, because I didn't have any problem doing that whatsoever. Okay, so back down. Alright, so now, well, awesome. Now, these two towers are built. I haven't necessarily decided how I'm going to connect them either, so probably put a door in here. Yep, that'll work. I don't really care what it looks like. Okay, and I'm just gonna leave that support there because nobody's even gonna notice it except for the people that are watching and that I just pointed it out to. Okay, now we gotta build. Oh, that was bad. Oh God, that was real bad. I forgot that I didn't have a floor in these back ones. Shit. Just fell right in here. These fireplaces that I have built here too, I want you guys to know they are actual real working fireplaces. Look at that, goes all the way up. It's not all the way up, but it will go all the way up. My forge also has a working boom baby. Boom baby. A working chimney for fireplace, working chimney. Yeah. For the pretend non-existent vapors that will come out of these when we inevitably get them going. Okay. Yeah, and yeah, I have creative mode on, and I have all the zombies turned off, so this, like, the building of it is not going to be very much fun to watch, and understand if you guys don't want to watch it, because, yeah, it's going to be boring. But, regardless of that, I think the people that do like watching these videos where people are building and things like that, I think people enjoy that a lot, actually. I don't know why, but I think people enjoy that. Yeah, we really got to do something with these towers, because I really, this was the thing, right? I'm like, I'm gonna make this castle, da 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 da. It's gonna be for me and Zero to be rocking it out in, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go do this other stuff, and then we're gonna defend this castle. And I just jumped in a fire, and I am now on fire. I am now on fire. And I'm glad that I didn't just die. Okay, so, jeez, let me do this. Gotta start carrying these things on me. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn the zombies on, and then we're not gonna use anything from creative mode once we get in here and get going. But yeah, I just I'm doing this right now because I want to be able to build without, you know, being attacked by a zombie every like 2 seconds. So, or whatever. So yeah, so this is what we're gonna do. So we're gonna have it off while we build, because it's stupid to have it on while you build, especially if you're specifically building something to test, like a castle per se. And yeah, put one there, because I want this to look like a medieval castle, or as much of a medieval castle as it can look. Thing with putting torches in, which I learned the hard way on one of my first castle builds. I think it was like the second one I did. I had built this one was a really complex build. The one that I'm talking about right now. This one was like, oh no, I forgot I already had one up there. Yeah, no, I just put that one up there. Okay. Yeah. Can I reach it from here? Nope. Nope. That's not what I want to do. There we go. All right. So yeah, I learned the hard way that you can't place too many of these torches down, because they take up so much memory and whatnot that it's cause for a problem sometimes. Yeah. So we're gonna try to make this little gap jump out. Oh. Let me put a splint on too, so I can actually run. Yep. And then let me use one of these two, just because I fell from really far. Okay, ready? And jump. Didn't make it. Jesus Christ. Just broke the leg again. Oh, man. Alright. So when I build too, like I'm kind of like all over the place. Like I have ADD when I build. Like I'm like, oh, this needs this. Oh, this needs that. Oh, this needs to do that. Oh, like you guys just saw. Like I put these two torches up one too many too high. I just wasn't able to say that. Yeah, there we go. And then I'll move to, like, the towers, or I'll move to this other thing, or I'll move to the other thing, or whatever. Oh, shit. Go down here. Because we want to be working on these back towers. So I think I made... Yes, and this is also a working chimney for, like, a little fireplace I'm going to put in there. Don't ask me why I have this here. This is just like a random like roof access thing I made one day. Okay, so we're gonna have to. So we're gonna have to take this out. Man. Break it down. Break it down all along the outer edge here. That level up music just scared the shit right out of me. I'm gonna put these down as a temporary floor so that I don't fall while I am constructing this, even though it's bound to happen. Because I still haven't quite decided what I'm gonna do with these towers. Because these towers have like our bedrooms underneath them. Oh my god. And my aim in doing that was like, okay, so like zombies are attacking, let's go to our towers that are in our rooms while we're just chilling at night, trying not to get eaten by hordes. So let's just chill here, whatever, but then all of a sudden they're attacking the castle. So I figured like, okay, perfect idea. Bedrooms at the bottom floor, and then that way you hear zombies coming, you can just get up on the tower and see what the hell is going on. And I really wanted to make this a castle that we could see how well it would do against the zombies. So that's hopefully what we're going to end up doing here. And I'm trying to get this built as quickly as possible too, because I don't want to spend forever doing this. There's lots of other games. There's Conan coming out, which in my last stream of Red Dead, you guys, if anybody watched that. This week we've got a really awesome episode of Conan coming out. Zero and I are going to stream a really epic moment in Conan. It's I say really epic, but it's really not that epic. Basically what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be going out and getting ready to gear up and move right on to like the next phase of Conan. Like, so we want to develop better weapons, we want to branch out, we want to see what's out there in the world. Well, I really want to explore too, because like the place where our base is at right now, like, it's alright. It's not great, but it's alright. Come on, just, there we go. Just go to the next one. But yeah, no, we have like a really cool base, but it's not in the best area. Like, it's not in the coolest spot. So what we wanted to do, or what I wanted to do, was I wanted to. Shit! Oh my god! See, I called it. I knew my leg was gonna get broken again at some point. I knew I was gonna fall at some point. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so we're gonna be streaming Conan again, another episode of Conan at some point this week, and it's gonna be really awesome. It's gonna have a bunch of cool stuff going on in it. You guys will really like that. And yeah, let me just get. I'm trying to get some stuff set up here too. Okay. So yeah, so Conan's coming out this week, and we've got a couple other things in the making, some short film stuff that I'm looking forward to getting out there. It's gonna be really awesome. I think you guys will enjoy the content as well. Oh, sorry, I'm so freaking tired today. I don't know why. I messed up. I messed up already. Crap. And by a lot of cool stuff, I mean we really do have a whole bunch of cool shit coming out this week. Like I said, Conan's coming out. We're doing Conan. We're gonna stream Conan again at some point because we're gonna be doing some cool stuff there. And then I don't know. I mean, obviously I'll keep streaming like I do with a couple other things, but I've got a sort of short film project thing in the making as well. I can't believe I just did that. It's fine. I'll get it after I finish here. And that's gonna be super cool. I think it's gonna be super cool. I think you guys will enjoy it. I've got a vlog coming out as well soon. It'll be out in probably a couple weeks once I get everything all edited and stuck together. Let me think. What else cool do we got going on? Not a whole lot. I don't know what is going on with me today. I can't build for shit. Alright, so yeah, so we got a whole bunch of cool stuff coming out. I think you guys are gonna like it. I hope you guys are gonna like it. It'll definitely be worth checking out. And I know, like I said, I know you guys are gonna like a lot of this stuff that I got coming out. Actually, you know what? I don't know. Yeah, so I don't know. Got a whole bunch of cool stuff coming out. Oh, sorry about that little pause there. I was checking some stuff. Got some cool stuff coming out. If I could just say that like 100 billion times. I got some cool stuff coming out, and yeah, and it's gonna be awesome. You guys enjoy it. And if you guys like this stuff, like the building, the castle, and 7 Days to Die, and all that stuff, you'll definitely like all this other cool content that we're gonna be pushing out to you guys over this week. Kind of once I get this little floor in, this little temporary floor in here, I'll want to take a look at the castle from the ground just to make sure that I've got all the things covered down there that I want to have covered. So this is, like I said, it's gonna take a long ass time to build, and it's gonna be many episodes, many streams before it's finally done. But let's get a look here. So I think like I said in the intro, Zero and myself went through here. Zero Sin and myself went through here, and we took out the houses that were here. We destroyed the houses that were here on this part of the map because I wanted to sort of build our base here. So we took out the houses that were here. There was a big mansion here. There was another mansion here. Another small house here, and they're up. This is just before you get into the snowy biome, and also just before you get into the plains biome as well. So the castle is right at the end of this road, and yeah, I'm thinking because at some point I'm looking at the map here and I'm thinking like I'm gonna what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build obviously a big a big stone wall that's gonna be 3 blocks thick. That's gonna go around all this right here. It's gonna go all the way around the castle. Not like it'll probably won't take up the whole thing. It'll probably go from like here, down here, over to here, back here, and then back over here. So it won't take up this huge area. But even what I just showed you, it's a really big area. All right, so let's get a good look at the castle and see what we got going on here. So I've got the main center part of the castle right here. That's the main castle part. And I've got working crenellations and murder holes and all that good stuff. And it will eventually have a drawbridge as well outside of the wall that we build. And then so just kind of give you another real little quick tour here, and also like I said, so I can check some things out. I want to make sure that I'm building everything correctly. So there's the front of the castle. It's a 2-story castle. The 3rd story being the big protective towers. This is gonna be like the forge / work area. That's where my forges are. We're gonna put some storage in here. We're gonna put some workbenches, all that good stuff in here. Chemistry sets and all that good stuff. Doop. And then down here we have the garage, which I don't have the garage door in yet, but we have the garage. There's gonna be some storage here. There's like a little loft in the garage for more storage if we need it. I can't believe that freaking tiny fall. Like how much? Like 3 blocks? It was 3 blocks. Like I fell 3 blocks and I broke my leg again. It must be because my leg was like previously broken and I put a splint on it. So here we go, splint again. Ugh, okay, so that's that. And then we've got a greenhouse on the other side, which is, like I said, we're gonna turn that into a pretty sweet greenhouse. It's gonna have. There's something floating right there. I don't know what it is. Oh, it's a light. It's a light fixture from the house that was here, huh? You don't believe me? I'll show you. Oh, where is it? There it is. It looks like a sauce. It looks like aliens. Oh my god. I could totally make a clickbait title and thumbnail and just be like, oh, aliens have come to 7 Days to Die, and then everybody would click on it and everybody would be pissed. And I'd get my ass chewed out by the internet. So then over here, and like I said, I'm also giving this tour, which I gave the last one, the last episode I streamed this, but I'm doing this so that I can sort of make sure I covered all my bases. Like these holes in the windows, I have to make sure I go back and fill those in. That's in the greenhouse right there. That's gonna be the greenhouse. Greenhouse. I mean, I've got columns and stuff in here, but I might take these 2 big supports out here. And these 2 big supports out here, I'm not sure. And I'm also leaving this open for right now because I don't know. I'm going to put a tree in here and I want to see how tall I need to make the roof. And really, the main thing I wanted to come back here to check was just like how that looks, how the platform looks for that, which looks good. I think we'll be good there. Yeah, we'll be good. Once that's all built, that will be all good. The other thing that I'm going to have to do too is like once the castle itself starts getting a little big, I'm literally going to have to go around here and cut down trees. Because anything that moves on its own, including the grass, which it does move on its own, but the trees, you know, they all move like that, and it looks beautiful and everything, and I'm really glad that it's a thing. But because of how big I make this castle, I can't have it, and because of all the, you know, because I have the torches going and all that stuff, it takes up too much of the memory of the game, and then I start getting serious drops in frame rates while I'm playing, and it becomes almost unplayable. But so yeah, so that's the castle. That's basically the castle. Like I said, you got the garage, you got the forge, and the shop, I guess is what you would call it, which is where we're going to be doing a lot of building and stuff like that. Then over here you've got the greenhouse, and then inside you've got the main entrance hall, right? We've got like a fire to welcome in guests. Ooh, we've got a fire here to welcome. Make yourselves warm at my door. Check it, check it, check it. But don't fall in because it's a pain in the ass. You get wet. I mean, you catch it. You get wet. You get fire. You catch on fire, and then it's like, oh my god, I gotta run here to the pool. It's not really a pool, but oh my god, I gotta run here. So yeah, so that's like that's that. That is that. And then yep. And then on the side here, like this is gonna be probably like a kitchen or dining area, and this is gonna be the kitchen or dining area, whatever that other side ends up not being. These are our rooms back here, and of course our big giant fireplace, which took me forever to figure out how to build it and to build it the way that I wanted it to, like, to be correct and to also actually be an actual fireplace that with like an actual, like, sort of, I say working, but there's really no reason for it to be working, but it legit has a working fireplace. Like the like the chimney goes all the way up, and this is Zero's room. It has not, will not, is not going to do anything to his room because I'm gonna be building it. He's not too keen on 7 days, but I'm gonna try to get him to jump in at least to do the stream with me where we protect the castle from zombies and see how we do with the zombies. Yeah, so that's it. That's the castle. We're just, like I said, we're just working on building the upper towers. Once I see, this is the thing too. Is it's like once I finish this tower and this tower, the castle itself will be built. It'll be done. Then I can move on to building the wall, which is Donald Trump style, which is going to take forever. It's going to take a long time to build the damn wall because it's, like I said, it's got to be 3 blocks thick. Because if you want to build it medieval style, that's what they did. They built their walls extremely thick, like the castle walls of a real medieval castle that had walls for defense purposes. Because in the late Middle Ages, the walls weren't for defense purposes. It became more of like a statement, like, you know, driving a Yukon or a Denali or whatever, or driving a like an Escalade SUV, whatever. Like the walls and the whole castle actually became more of a statement, more of a power of statement and wealth than anything else. But this one is going to be for defense against the zombie apocalypse. And the ones that they built in the Middle Ages for defense, their walls were up to 10 feet thick. Which is like insane to think about, but it's really not even that thick if you think about it, because you got to have enough room for somebody to walk on top of the wall, back and forth, to be able to protect it, be able to look, check out for enemies, and all that good stuff. So this one is going to be like that, and a lot of the times the walls were like faced with like a brick or a stone, something similar to the way that this castle looks. And then filled in with just like debris, like a whole bunch of just shit, just a bunch of rocks and a bunch of debris. Like they just put it in between the walls. And that's what acted as the defense for them. Now, so what I'm going to do is, like I said, once I finish these towers, I'm going to, which I need to drink real quick. But once I finish the towers, we're going to be moving on to the wall, because that's going to be the other thing that takes up a lot of the time. And the castle itself is almost done. And then the next thing that we're going to do once the wall is finished is I'm going to go through and fill in all these giant holes from the way that I took these houses down. I took them down with barrels of fire, and that would have been, or barrels of gasoline, and that would have been cool to show you guys on stream too, but I wasn't streaming back then. I should have been, but I wasn't. But I am now, so anyway, so that's that. Let's get up there and continue working on that back tower for a little bit here. And like I said, you know, I know that because for me, I can't stand watching people build stuff online, but I know that a lot of people do. A lot of people watch people build bases and shit like that, and I mean it's cool. It's really awesome, but I can't sit there and watch people do it. I can't sit there and watch people do it. So what I'm saying is I really greatly appreciate you guys that do stop and watch me build a castle. Like it's just I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I've been told. And I know that it's probably not entertaining to like watch me build without zombies like constantly threatening me and threatening my build and all that stuff. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Those are going to become important when I stop using creative mode. But for right now, I don't need them. Because we're just building this big giant castle, like I said, so we can test it against zombies. The Zambos. Oh, Windows go 3. I've got 1, 2, 3. Here we go. It's like building the top parts of these castles is such a pain in the arse because just because it is, because I said so. No, because it is a pain in the ass. You're constantly in danger of falling off of this fucking thing and breaking your leg and or dying, depending on how tall you build it. And it's like, don't want to fall. So when you get down here. And I really wish that like they would be able to like I wish that like the console had like a fly function the same way that like the PC version has, and also the same way that like Portal Knights has, and the same way that basically any other game has. Like you should be able to turn on creative mode and double tap to jump and fly in this game, but you can't, which is stupid. But I think that the Fun Pimps probably gave up on console players. But I'm here to tell you, Fun Pimps, don't give up. I still like building shit in this game. Like I said, I've built 4 effing castles. 4 or 5, maybe even more than that, to be quite honest, because some got deleted. I started over. And none of them ever got tested, which is why I'm doing this now, because I'm streaming and I want to test it against the zombies. I really want to see how like an actual medieval defense would do against just zombies, just clawing at your walls, trying to get you, trying to get in, spitting weird spit at you and all that good nonsense, of vomiting like the fat cops in this one. Yeah. So I really do. I really want to see how it works against. I mean, I know a lot of people always do like those big giant murder pits, and like that's how they do the game or whatever, and that's how they build their bases. They always end up looking super weird. I am, unfortunately, and I say unfortunately because it causes me to do stupid shit in this game, like try to make something look nice or look historically accurate. And I'm gonna be the first one to admit that's kind of fucking stupid. But it's fun. And it looks cool, and it'll. I think it'll be cool to see how it works. I think it's actually going to do really well against the zombies too. I'm hoping that we'll be able to basically just stand there on the wall and fire down at these zombies without any problems. I think they won't be able to take us down. I really don't think they will be able to. But that's not to say that I'm like being cocky or anything, because I don't know. They could end up taking us down. But nevertheless, and I say that a lot too. I don't know why, but I say it a lot. Leave me alone. Or regardless, I also say that a lot. It's like my, that's like my, seems legit. Is nevertheless. That's like my, seems legit. But anyway. Man. I don't know how people like Glock or Cap or any of those guys. I have no idea how they spend hours in game like building like some of Glock's bases from his earlier videos. He built those like from scratch without creative mode, and I have no idea how you do that. I don't know how you do that. I'm not that good at this game. I'm really not. And because I've tried to like get something. Oh my god! Oh, shit, that hurt. See, gotta like put some scaffolding out there or something so I can get up there and work up there without falling on my ass. Let's see. I'm really proud of that fireplace. It looks awesome. And this will look awesome when I get it done. But if I keep falling, I'm not gonna get it done. Bye. Oh my god. But I will get it done, and we will get to see it sooner or later. Hopefully sooner rather than later. But and then that was another thing too that I said in one of the last streams I did of 7 Days to Die, this castle, medieval castle build, was that I don't know if I'll stream the entirety of me actually just building it, because I really don't know whether you guys like really like watching me build a castle. I'm sure you guys would much rather cut to finish and see the zombies attacking the castle and see how Zero and I handle the zombies attacking us at our castle. But that won't be for a long time, and yeah, it won't be for a while. I don't know why I don't just do this on the inside of all of my on the inside of all of my towers before. But anyway, whatever. I love how everything has like a name these days. Like using the blocks to like get yourself up somewhere. You know, it's called like nerd pulling or whatever. Or I guess like platforming. Ah, damn it! I can't believe I did that. Yeah, there we go. Okay, sweet. But I wonder if there's a name for this, like the thing where I'm going out on like the very tiny little invisible ledge to like stick this on the outside like that, like on the outside of the wall there, on the outside of the block. It's not a wall. Anyway. Okay, now the fun / hard part. I've got to make a. Oh man. I'm kind of sick too. Forgot what I was saying. If I was saying anything to you guys and I forgot what it was, I'm really sorry. Because I'm kind of retarded when it comes to shit like that. Kind of stupid when it comes to shit like that. I do stuff like that. Like I'll start a huge rant, saying something, anything. It doesn't matter what it is. Then I'll get lost in thought. And I'll forget what I'm saying. But anyway, so I'm sorry if I did that and I don't remember what I'm saying. Comment down in the section. Let me know what I was saying. I'm just kidding. I could just go back and watch the video if I want to do that. And that's the other thing too. I want to talk about while I'm streaming. Let's talk about this. YouTubers who ask for the like and the subscribe at the beginning of their video. Like, don't ask me at the beginning of your video. They're like, if you like this video, then don't forget to give me a like and blah blah blah. It's like the video hasn't even started yet. So how am I gonna know? Like, don't ask me that until you're done. Don't ask me that until everything's done. Like, don't ask me. Don't ask me that. I can't stand that shit. I can't stand when people do that. Like, begging, like so horribly begging, just in the worst possible way, begging. What am I doing wrong here? Nothing. I'm not doing anything wrong. It's actually going the way that I wanted it to. It's actually going exactly the way I wanted it to. I think. Hope I'm doing this right. Ooh, anyway, yeah, so again, sorry for any of my, like, ridiculously stupidness of, like, forgetting that I'm, like, saying something, or, like, I just lose my train of thought. But, the YouTubers, don't ask me at the beginning of your video, like, to like and share and all that stuff. Ask me at the end. Because it just logically makes sense. Like, I just finished watching your video, so let me like it after I saw it. No? I don't know. You guys, from any of the future content you ever hear from me, I will never beg for your likes and your comments or any of that. At the beginning of any of my content, you always hear any of that stuff if I do it at the end of a video. I don't even like doing it because it's just, oh god, it just sounds so bad. Like, even when the big guys like Spears or PewDiePie or any of those guys, like any of the big gaming channels do that stuff, it's just kind of cringy. Like, and Spears does it and it's hilarious, and he's like, you know, and I laugh and everything, and he does it, and he's making it like a sarcastic, but not sarcastic joke. Which is hilarious. I'm totally down for that. I think it's hilarious. But even when they do it, it sounds kind of cringy. And I can't stand it, man. I just can't stand it. Like, don't ask me at the beginning of a video to like and subscribe and share and all that stuff. I don't know you. I don't know your content. How the hell am I going to know if I want to watch your shit? Like, I can't. I said that wrong. Let me say it again. How the hell am I going to know? Or are you going to know? Or am I going to know if I like the thing if I haven't even seen it yet? Like, you've got to let me watch it before you ask me to like it and subscribe and all that stuff. And I'll tell you what, 9 times out of 10, the people that ask for that shit right off the bat like that, their content sucks. And I say 9 times out of 10 because it's not always. But it's almost always that their content sucks really bad. It's like, you know, Mr. Boss for the win when he first started doing videos. Like, oh my god, could not. I could not. I could not. He's gotten a lot better at making videos, and maybe that's just the evolution of him being on YouTube for as long as he's been on YouTube now, or whatever. But he used to be so bad at, like, asking for likes, like, way before you were even supposed to, like. And not just that too. Like, he would constantly make that typical cancer YouTube video where it was like surrounded by the rainbow highlight thing, and then got like 50 red arrows pointing to this other shit, and it's like, just stop, just stop. Like, if honestly, this is what my take is. If your content's good enough, right? If your content's good enough, people will just like it. They'll like it. They'll hit the like button. That's how it works, right? I mean, that's what I do when I'm on YouTube. I definitely don't just like a channel for no reason. Like, in fact, I'm one of those, like, hard likes. Like, I'm a hard sell. You've really gotta be a cool, down to earth, chill person who, like, genuinely wants to make content and create content, not for the likes, not for the subscribes, not for the money. That's what it's gonna come down to. And I'm not doing this for the money because I don't get paid anything right now for any of this. So all of this stuff is free, kind of ish, a little bit for you guys. All right, where is like the least likely spot that I'll break my ankle falling from here? Probably here. Yeah, here. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. Okay, it's coming right along. I think I did something bad with the corners. Yeah. It's not what I wanted to do. I want them to all look like that. Or do I? Oh man, see, now I gotta get down off the castle and go look. I think I want them to be all like this, like these ones, because it looks a little too chunky. But I gotta make sure. God dang it. So get down off the castle. Nope, I have to just go out this. Whoa. Oh, God. Got a network error. I hope I'm still streaming to you guys. Let me just double check real quick. Yep, we're still streaming. We're good. Okay, I'm sorry. I just wanted to double check and make sure we're still streaming here. Because I got a little network error going on. Apparently the network error was not enough to cause my shit to freak out. Let me go back a little bit because I want to kind of get like a good view of it. Look at that. It's a castle. It's a castle. It's gonna be a freaking cool castle. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of those because I like the way that looks. That the corner. Look at my crosshair. Look at the crosshair. If I can get it on there. Oh yeah, it's such a tiny spot. The corner of the tower goes up in there like that. Look at the crosshair, right? I like that. I like the way that the corner moving up into this boom block right there and then stops. I like the way that that looks. I don't like the way that this looks. It's too thick. It's too thick. And I have to nerd pull up there to get down to get that off because I'm not gonna like go up there and destroy what I already have built to get that off. So let me figure out like where's a good spot to put this damn block. Probably right here. I would say right here. This is nerd polling right here. Some people call it platforming. It's not platforming. That's nerd polling. You're literally making a poll for yourself to get up on something. Platforming is something completely different. It's like an actual. It's like meant to be in the game like that. Not that I would ever fault anybody for calling nerd polling platforming. I wouldn't. Just making the correction. Oh, that's there. I don't need that. Okay. Oh shit, I might have to do that. Might have to nerd pull up there to get this one down. Because I don't think I'll be able to do it from... If you want to feel warm by the fire too, you just go stand by the back of the thing. Haha. Alright. Nerd pull up there. Yeah, it's funny. That's another reason though why I like a lot of these newer Survivor games that are coming out, because they have sort of like I don't know how to call it, because the blocks, like the things have like what do you call it? They have attributes like heat resistant or insulated, blah blah blah. And Conan, like you've got stuff like that, and that's a really cool attribute to have in a game like this, because I feel like you kind of need stuff in a game like that. You know, it's just it balances like the realism with the gameplay. I think it's a really cool way to do it. It is. I don't know if you guys were watching my last stream, but it is still cold in my apartment. Yeah. This stupid heater, water heater that I have, because my heat is actually the heat in my apartment is okay. So my apartment is on a concrete slab, and inside the concrete slab there's like like a snake S-shaped tube that like snakes back and forth across the floor. And through those tubes, like my hot water heater pumps hot water, and that's the heat in my house. It's like it heats up the floor, and it works really well. And they're like the apartment is small, and the insulation is thick, so it works. And then it usually holds the heat for a while too. But yeah, I gotta go back up there to take this other part down that I want to take down. But it works. It works really well, and it's really awesome. But the hot water heater, I think the trip button monitor thing is broken because it doesn't it won't it trips, but it only trips after like a long time. And it's what is supposed to happen with these things. What's supposed to happen with these things is like it's supposed to trip so that it doesn't continuously run. Like it's supposed to turn it off so that it'll continuously run, but let it come back on afterwards. And it is really a good way to heat. It's really efficient, but I think the trip switch is broken because it won't trip. It just runs constantly, and then eventually just the whole system it trips and it shuts down. And I'm probably not using any of the correct terminology to describe the issue to you guys, but yeah. So it's like really cold in my apartment. I turned the heat up to 70 when I got home so that I could like heat it up, because that's usually what I do when I get home is I turn it up to 70, gotta get nice and warm in here, then I'll turn the heat off after that, and yeah. That usually works really well, but because the thing is broken, it doesn't work very well. Yeah, doesn't work that well. Yep. Ugh. Nope, this is the one that goes every other one. I forgot that. But yeah, no, I wonder if there's like a name for what I'm doing here. This thing, like this. I mean, I know there's a name, like, I know that architecturally there's a name for doing that, and then putting the second floor on top of that. But what I'm talking about is this right here. What I'm about to do. There we go. So you kind of hang off of the edge to be able to put that on there like that. It's like nerd pulling, I don't know, nerd edging. That sounds really gross. Never mind. I don't know. Let's just move on past that. Oh shit. All right. Hopefully, I can build this one more efficiently than I built the last three. Because the last three I kind of messed up on them. But once these towers are built, ooh, almost fell off. I almost fell right off. Once these towers are built, I can say, oh my god, I almost fell off again. It's like I can't get the sentence out. Once I finish building these damn towers, I will then go on to working on the wall. Probably that's probably what's gonna be next, and I don't know if I'm even gonna stream any of that because that is super boring. It's literally me just laying brick after 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 brick, like just non-stop. Like it's crazy. And like I said, I've built plenty of castles in 7 Days to Die to know exactly how crazy it is. It's not fun. It's not fun. I mean, it is. It's fun for me because I like to build shit in 7 Days to Die because I'm kind of like a loser like that. I was huge into The Sims purely for the building aspect of it. Like I don't know. And there are no games that are like good enough building, just straight building simulators where you like don't have to do some dumb stuff like I've seen other YouTubers do building simulators and like big equipment simulators and all this other nonsense, but I'm not into any of that garbage. I want honestly just want to. Oh God, did I go too high? No, I think I did. No, it's fine. It's fine. Oh God, I hope I didn't go too high. 2 and then 3 and then da. Okay, no, I didn't go too high. We're good. We're good. I am exhausted today too. I really don't know why, but I'm fucking straight up exhausted. And I literally don't know why because I went to bed early. I went to bed super early last night. I'm usually up till like 3, 4, or 5 o'clock in the morning, and then I go to bed and I fucking don't wake up until like 1. That's how I always functioned in high school, and well, not in high school because I had to get up super early, but that's what I did on the weekends in school because I did not like getting up. I did not like going to school. I did not like listening to a bunch of people telling me what to do and all that shit. But it is what it is, and I broke my leg again. It's inevitable that it's gonna happen, and that's why, like I said, I have creative mode on because I don't want to be weighed down and slowed down. I'm trying to build this thing as quickly as I can so I can test it. That's what I want to do. And then, like I said, like we're just not like once this is built, I'm not gonna use creative mode anymore. I want to play this game the way that it is, but I want to test the medieval thing. Like I really do, because that's God damn it, because that's what I study. That's what I study in school. I study medieval and Renaissance studies with a focus on the Middle Ages. I much prefer the Middle Ages to the Renaissance. The Renaissance are way too much like what today's day and age is like for me to enjoy the whatever. But anyway, I don't like the Renaissance. I love the Middle Ages, and I'm studying that in school, and I've taken a lot of like classes about the Middle Ages. Like the majority of all my classes at Universe are focused on Middle Age stuff. Is stuff from the Middle Ages. God, I don't know why I can't freaking talk. I think it's because I'm exhausted. Let me see here. Just want to make sure I'm doing this right. Yeah, I'm doing this right. Okay, so I'm gonna make a little temporary bridge, y'all. I'll leave it there for a sec, because I just don't want to do this thing where like I end up falling. Cause I don't want to build the ladder to like get up into the top again. I want to be able to do it exactly the way I want to do it. Okay. Although, knowing me, it's probably gonna happen at some point. And when it does, you better not make fun of me, or else I'll get my dad to beat your dad up. JK. Just kidding. It's like a 90s thing, I think. Or maybe just like a kid thing, I don't know. Like, I feel like every 90s kid has said that at one point or another. Like, I'm gonna make my dad beat your dad up. It's like, well, my dad, blah, blah, blah. Like, funny story. Funny story for you guys. I was in middle school? High school? I think high school, I don't know. He goes, no, I was in high school because I had a car at that point. That's why this whole story is funny. Oh! So, I was in high school, and for an early graduation present. My dad got me a 1991 Chevy Camaro, and he was like, "You can have this car as long as you go to college." And I was like, "Yeah, we'll definitely go to college." And I did go to college, and I'm still in college right now. That's a whole nother long story. But anyway, so I'm driving. I'm not driving. I'm in class, or in a class. I think I was in like TV media and broadcasting class, right? And there's this kid who's like, he's a rich kid. Well, he's not rich. His parents are rich, but he's a rich kid, and he drove like I think it was like a Chevy Blazer or something like that. And he was like, one day he was just like in the classroom, like like just talking shit, like, "Oh, my Blazer this, my Blazer that, blah 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 blah." And I was like, "Well, how about you race me in your Blazer?" Like, just kidding. I don't ever race people. I'm not that fucking douchey car guy that's like, "Oh, well, you gotta race me," because that's really fucking stupid. But no. So this kid was like, talking shit about his thing. I think, yeah, I put this one here too. So he was in the class. He was like talking shit about his Chevy Blazer. So I was like, race me in your Chevy Blazer, race my Camaro with it. It's so cool, right? And he's like, "Ooh, yeah, 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 I just get my dad's Corvette." And I was like, "Oh God, dude, you're just a terrible person. You know that? Anybody who says shit like that is just a really bad fucking person. Like, I just get my dad's Corvette." Like, you're an idiot. You're not even like defending the car that you were just talking shit about. But anyway, anyway. I don't know. It was just like, really, really, dude. That's what you're going with there. Awesome. But yeah. Anyway, back to 7 Days to Die. Oh my God, guys, I am so sorry. I keep yawning in your ear. And it's because I am fucking exhausted. I don't know why. Because like I was saying earlier, and I think I lost my train of thought, which I'm also sorry for. Like I was saying earlier, I think after this stream, I'm gonna go take a nap for like an hour. Or actually, honestly, I think after I built this tower, I'm gonna go take a nap for like an hour because I gotta get out to work. But see, look, I did it again. I fucking lost my goddamn train of thought. What the hell was I saying? Let's like go back and like watch my own stream so I could figure out what I was talking about. And it's always so frustrating to me too. Like whenever YouTubers lose their train of thought, because I'm like, but you were probably gonna just say this, right? Like, just tell me, just tell. I don't know. I'm a weirdo. I am a weirdo. I'm willing to accept it. Something with the stream and the castle and I don't fucking know. But anyway, I hope you guys are really like enjoying all this content and stuff. And I think that like I've said like 1,000 times already that like the Conan episode, our next Conan episode is gonna be awesome. Like it's just gonna be awesome. Like we spent a lot of time getting our like first base set up, and I did that because I wanted to have like a decent place to like one store shit, and like level up and all that good shit. But then two, I also wanted that because I wanted to be able to to just like to branch out and explore and check out different areas, but then also have like kind of like a safe spot to come back to or to drop stuff off if you're like carrying too much stuff or whatever. Um, but basically, what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be moving forward in the next chapter of Conan, and like I said, I don't want to spoil exactly what we're gonna be doing because if I did, like the title would probably even sound boring. Or maybe it wouldn't. I don't know. But I just don't want to tell you exactly what we're going to be doing because I want you to just come check it out. It's going to be freaking cool and you guys are going to love it. Especially you guys that like watching the Conan stuff. Like, and I know that there's a lot of people watching and playing Conan right now because of Neebs, who is one of my all-time favorite YouTubers. Well, they are as a group of them because it's not just Neebs, it's shout out time, Simon, Abstro, Duralius, Thick44, Neebs. You guys are fucking awesome. And I doubt you'll ever see this, but you guys are fucking awesome. And you guys are what sort of inspired me to get doing this shit on YouTube because, yeah, because you guys make awesome stuff. And I want to make awesome stuff too. Put some awesome sauce on it. This is what I was looking for. We're gonna put it here. Do. Okay, so we actually got a little bit more done today than I thought I was gonna get done before 2 o'clock, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, we got the towers built. So the castle is essentially... Oop, didn't mean to place that there. Damn it. So the castle is essentially done, basically. Really, it's basically done. Like, I just got a few more things that I want to, a couple finishing touches I want to put on the inside and everything like that. But I'll save all that stuff for later. Because right now, what I want to do is, I want to start work on that wall. Because that is going to be fun. This one? Yeah, what's that one? Alright, boom. Okay, now, so this is what we're going to do, guys. I'm going to call it a stream, but before I do, I'm going to recap everything. We're going to look at everything that we got going on here. We're going to check everything out. We're going to make sure everything looks cool, and I'm also going to, like I said, do a little bit of recapping and update you as far as like what's going to be coming out these next few weeks. All right, so this is the medieval castle build, and this is what it looks like. Boom, look at that. Ooh, yeah, it's cool looking. I think it's cool looking. If you don't like it, fuck you. No, I'm just kidding. But if you don't like it, just stop watching the videos, really. I mean, really. Just stop doing that to yourself. You're wasting your time, everybody else's time. I'm just messing around. But seriously, here it is. This is the castle build. This is what it's basically going to look like. This is going to basically what the castle is going to look like when it's finished. Because it's basically almost finished. Sorry, I just whistled through my teeth while I was talking there like an old person. That's weird. I always thought that was weird when like old people did that when I was a little kid. But anyway, here we go. This is the castle. We're almost done with it. Just got a few more pieces to put together here and there. Some finishing touches, and then we're gonna build a big ass wall to go all the way around this bitch, so that we can be enclosed but not completely enclosed, and also so that we can defend it from Zambers, from Zamberzams, from the Jamberjams. So take a dip in the pool. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. I filled it all in, basically. So it's like... yeah, it's not really. Yeah, I just filled it all in because. Come on. No? Okay. God, the water is weird in this game too. I don't like it one bit. I really don't. Where the hell am I? Am I stuck somewhere? Yeah, see, that's what you get for like filling it in and not filling it in the right way. There we go, and we're out. I'm just trying to I'm trying to get far away so that you guys can see like a decently awesome view of the castle. The other thing I like to do is like nerd pole really high up and then like take screenshots of my castles after I build them. Those I could share with you guys. If you guys were interested to see that, let me know in the comments section and I can upload them to like Facebook or whatever, anything. Just let me know. But let's finish this recap here in this outro. Alright? This has been another episode of Let's Get Medieval in 7 Days to Die. Let's build the medieval castle in 7 Days to Die and see how it does against zombies. So that's the castle. It's basically all finished. A couple more finishing touches here and there. Then we're going to do a wall. Then we'll maybe do some other small buildings inside. I'm not sure, but I might, instead of doing that, I might just make a murder hole. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to work. We will see how it's going to work. But it's going to be really cool when it's all finished. All the details will be ironed out later, and it'll be really cool, and you guys will get to enjoy like seeing Zero and I defend the castle against a bunch of Zambers. But so what I wanted to say though was like before I go was like I hope you guys really enjoy this stuff. You know, like, subscribe, share, all that good nonsense. I'm not gonna beg you guys for it. I don't want to sound like a broken record. So, if you guys like the stuff, let me know. You know, comment, like, share, subscribe, email me, Facebook me, follow me on Instagram. I don't know, whatever you want to do. But definitely like and subscribe to my YouTube channel would be like probably the best way that you could tell me that you like this stuffs. But besides that, thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for checking it out. And keep your eyes open. I've got somewhere in the time frame of like a few weeks, I've got a vlog that I want to put out. So you guys can see some of the stuff that I filmed while I was in Spain, just some of the trip while I was there. We've got, at some point this week, for sure, we've got another episode of, Zero and I are going to stream another episode of Conan, where we kind of move on to the next chapter in Conan. We've built our first base. We've gotten some things figured out, and we're getting into the groove of it. But keep your eyes open for that, because that's coming some point this week, and it'll be really cool. Yeah, and then I've also got, like, and this is probably much further down the pipeline, a couple other, like, independent sort of, like, mini film, independent film projects that I'm working on, that I want to get out to you guys, too. And yeah, so that's it. That's all the announcements I have for you guys. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, let me know. Give me a like. If you don't like it, then do what you gotta do. But it's probably just best that you just click off and don't come back. No, but really, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys are having an awesome 2019 so far. I know we're only a couple days in and nothing really crazy's happened, but just you wait. 2019 will get just as crazy as the year before and all of the other years before that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to hit me up. Let me know what you think. Do all that good stuff. And I will see you guys next time. Take it easy. Enjoy everything. I love you guys. Bye. Bye.